in line with what a lot of people have said already around Facebook. It's a phenomenal discovery mechanism. It gives you access to hundreds of millions of users who otherwise would have never perhaps engaged with your brand. I think what we've seen is probably one of the most unique implementations of Facebook is with Miramax. So Miramax has a great brand, but I doubt very many people in the room could even list 5 movies they've produced. You've all watched them, but when you're producing long-form content, very oftentimes the brand is the individual piece of content, and you may go to the Doctor Who website or the Top Gear website, but very few people here I think know that they produced, for example, Good Will Hunting or Pulp Fiction, right? Very popular movies. And so what Miramax has been able to do, for example, is leverage Facebook to build up more of their brand in coordination with the content. And so today with Miramax, you can actually go onto Facebook and watch 100 different movies, full-length films, also purchased with Facebook credits. We think there's a few really interesting opportunities around paid content in general. One of the areas where we encourage a lot of our publishers to spend their time is with their paywalls. For example, industry standards are generally 2 minutes or 10-minute paywalls, but what we've actually found is there's a different optimal place to put the paywalls for each and every single piece of content. And it's actually very inherent in the engagement factor of that piece of content. You may have a 22-minute clip of video, but you may want to actually ask users to watch 8 minutes of that content before they purchase it. If it's an episode of 24, for example, you may actually want to let them watch all the way until the last 5 minutes of content and then ask them to pay. The point being that it actually changes fundamentally where you should ask users to pay for content to maximize both their conversion and retention rates, and that wholly depends on the piece of content.